Touch the leg and welcome to Tibet This Week, a weekly feature that tells you about Tibet, His Holiness the Dalai Lama and Central Tibetan Administration. Today's headlines. His Holiness the Dalai Lama congratulates Roberta Metsola on being elected as the President of the European Parliament. China holds Tibetan monks Incommunicado detention. U.S. Special Coordinator for Tibetan Issues rise to Sikyong assures continued support for Tibet. Sikyong controls the demise of European Union Parliament President Sassoli. Kashag appeals Tibetans to refrain from generating rumors and fake news targeting towards defaming His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Swiss-Tibetan Friendship Association and Tibet-v Geneva chart work plans for Tibet. France must take strong leadership for Tibet in the European Union, says Senator Eustache-Brino. His Holiness the Dalai Lama congratulated Roberta Metsola on being elected as the President of the European Parliament on Thursday this week. Recollecting his past visit to the Parliament, His Holiness expressed gratitude for the hospitality and the support it has given to him and the Tibetan people. Acknowledging appointment of Roberta Metsola as the youngest ever President of the European Parliament and its third female President, His Holiness emphasized that women are more empathetic than men in providing genuine concern for the well-being of others, and therefore women can be better placed to lead the world to a more peaceful level. The Speaker of the Tibetan Parliament in exile also congratulated Roberta Metsola on her election as the President of the European Parliament and expressed hope for the continued support for Tibet in the European Parliament under her leadership. Chinese officials in Kashag's Tangko County, Tibet, continue to hold two Tibetan monks incommunicado after their arrest 5 months ago. The two monks Tenzin Nurbu and Wangche Nyima from Nenang Monastery in Tagore were arrested on 15 August 2021 and are currently reported to be held in Tawo County Prison in Kashag, Tibet. It is suspected that the reason for their arrest might be due to their involvement in the monastery's running of informal classes, teaching Tibetan language, culture and religion for local Tibetan children. Following the dismantling of Buddha statues in Tagore County, the Chinese authorities are now demolishing the quarters of lamas and monks at Kandi Namge Ling in Tagore, Tibet. The Chinese government is also carrying out poultry farming and piggery projects, and Tibetans are made to construct the farms while threatening the locals with heavy monetary punishments and prison sentences if they don't give full compliance. The U.S. Special Coordinator for Tibetan Issues, Azra Zia, wrote to Sikyong Pemba Tsering, acknowledging and thanking him for his congratulatory letter on her appointment as the U.S. Special Coordinator for Tibetan Issues. In the letter, the U.S. Special Coordinator for Tibetan Issues assured continued support of the U.S. in the protection of human rights of Tibetans and the preservation of their distinct historical, linguistic, cultural, and religious identity, including United States' interest in seeing a resumption of dialogue without preconditions between the government of the People's Republic of China and His Holiness the Dalai Lama, his representatives, or the leaders of the Tibetan community. Sikyong Pemba Tsering thanked the Special Coordinator Azra Zia in a tweet upon receiving the letter for her recent proactive engagements with Tibetan representatives and expressed his wish to meeting the Special Coordinator for Tibetan Issues in person and discuss ways to advance the cause of Tibet. Sikyong Pemba Tsering of the Central Tibetan Administration condoled the demise of David Sassoli, President of the European Parliament, on behalf of the Tibetan people. Sikyong Pemba Tsering wrote that the late President Sassoli embodied the values of freedom, justice and democracy that formed the very bedrock of the European Union. The Kashag of the Central Tibetan Administration has issued a 2-page circular on Thursday this week appealing to Tibetans around the globe to refrain from generating rumors and fake news on social media, targeting towards discrediting and defaming His Holiness the Dalai Lama. In the circular issued in Tibetan by the Kashag Secretariat, the Kashag has affirmed to implement strict actions against those found guilty of spreading misinformation and stirring unrest in the community. Meanwhile, the Kashag has appealed to Tibetans to maintain peace, harmony and order wherever they are situated. On Tuesday last week, the former parliamentarian and mayor Rini Longit and former councillor of City of Geneva, Margaret Contat, met with Representative Chimi Rigzin and the staff of Tibetv Geneva to discuss work plans for Tibet advocacy plans at cantonal and national level in the French-speaking part of Switzerland, especially in Geneva. Representative Tashi Phuntsog, Bureau de Tibet, Brussels, met with members of French Tibet group in the Senate on Tuesday this week in Paris. Senators Jacqueline Eustache-Brino, Annick Billon, Bernard Fournier, Olivier Rietman, Loïc Ervig, and André Gattolin attended the meeting. Representative Tashi Phuntsog recalled the long association of the French Tibet group since 1988 with Tibet and requested the group to work for the reciprocal access to travel to Tibet. Senator Eustache-Brino remarked that France should lead the European Union on the question of Tibet and promised that the group would work on all the issues that Representative Phuntsog had brought out in his address. Representative Tashi Phuntsog was accompanied by Secretary Namgyel Samdrup, Bureau de Tibet Paris, Tenzing Namgyel, and Thierry Monir, Secretary of Tibet Group in the Senate. That is all for this week. See you next time and have a great weekend.